Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Technical Analysis with Ali. Today is November 30th, 2024. Let's start with S&P 500 daily chart. So market just forming a bullish consolidation here. This is very rare when we see some kind of like a very typical bullish pattern at new all-time highs. So when market is forming a bullish consolidation, we may see a potential spike up to the upside. However, I'm just looking for, there is going to be another scenario that I'm just looking for a small dip, just a small dip, middle of this wide range bar, somewhere around 5,800 to 5,877 for a fantastic buying opportunity to the upside. So either case, it's going to be a bullish market. I wouldn't short it at all. So I'm just want to clarify that. But if market gives us a corrective move to the downside to 5,800, that's going to be kind of like the scenario that I'm looking at for a fantastic buying opportunity, because I believe that still we will have Santa Claus rally down the road, and December could be kind of like a bullish month for the market as well, especially second half of the December. Usually first half is going to be a bearish or kind of like a sideways range consolidation. But we are still in November, so the second half of November could be choppy as well. However, November and December would be general bullish months. So far, November is ultimately bullish. Actually, we are at new all-time high. Moving on to Nasdaq is kind of like the same pattern here. As you see, Nasdaq is forming a very nice bullish consolidation here. So break through all the levels. Let me just close this one and clean it up a bit. So here is the nice bullish consolidation. If we see another potential dip, a very shallow one to here to the 20,500 to 20,600. So that's the area that I'm looking at for a fantastic buying opportunity for a potential 22,000 potentially by end of this year. So still we will have Nvidia earning by, I believe, November, end of November. So we may see some kind of like a rally for to the upside. All semiconductors actually did very well except AMD, and right now stock is going down. We will get back to that one. But a Nasdaq overall forming a very nice bullish consolidation. Any corrective move, as I said, it's going to be a shallow dip, would be a great buying opportunity. Moving on to Dow, which is kind of like not a typical pattern and forming a very choppy price action here. We had a spike up on November 6th, which is election day, and then getting back to the upside a little bit, new all-time high coming back down. Right now, it's forming just a small bearish consolidation. If Dow gets below to 43,000 area-ish, like let's say 43,500, which is coming along to this trend line as well. So if we get down here, that would be great buying opportunity as well. So stay tuned for just a shallow, small corrective move if market gives us opportunity to the upside. If you want to chase the price, go for it, but I wouldn't do that. I'm still looking for a small, shallow correction for a next buying opportunity. Moving on to gold, which we kind of like nailed it, but I didn't think that gold is going to be that weak. So it's just going down. However, I believe the bounce is coming. The bounce is very close to come. So this area could be in this wide range bar here at the breakout level. So somewhere around 25.40 to 25.60, which is the level that we are now. So we may see some kind of like a bounce here. If gold is getting back to the upside, I wouldn't be surprised. This is going to be one of the QM pattern. The most important QM pattern, bottom line, is going to be bearish. So if we get even to 2,600, I would say that's going to be the ultimate lever for buy. And then we can see another drop to the downside. And that drop could give us a kind of like a lower level for gold, 2,350, the one that I have. The ultimate level that I want to see is 2,200, but I'm not sure if we get there. Let's just at 2,350. Mark it up in your chart. There are lots of consolidation support here, so we may see some kind of like a choppy action for gold. But bigger picture, as you see here, lots of trend line, lots of bullishness actually just hammered recently and break through to the downside. So gold is in trouble right now. As I said, the bounce is coming very soon, potentially just a $10, $15 lower, we will see a bounce. Moving on to silver, which is leading to the downside as well. So silver This is a weekly chart. Let me go to daily chart here. So silver is very oversold, but this is the same pattern as gold. So this one is coming down sharply. If we get somewhere around a $29 per ounce, so 29, let's less 30, that's going to be kind of like the scenario that I'm looking for. A bounce. This bounce could be a spiky, so we can get a potential 5 to 10% to the upside. Then getting back to the downside for ultimate potential buying opportunity for silver, which is $25 to $26 per ounce. So we will see. If it gets there, I'm gonna just buy silver with two hands. So still, I'm kind of like staying on the side, waiting for precious metals to give me a great buying opportunity like we did before. Moving on to crude. Crude just forming a doji bar here. This pattern overall is getting very choppy. I'm kind of like inclined to the bearishness right now, but I hope I'm wrong, but this is kind of like the pattern that whatever, if you want to slice it and dice it, this is a bearish pattern. This is not bullish pattern, but there is one but for bulls. If this doji bar form as a reversal, we need to see a confirmation and we need to see breakthrough above this 72. So $72 is going to be key point for the bulls, because if it breaks through, it's going to change the dynamic. Potentially, we're going to tackle another time to 76 to $77. But at the same time, we should just keep an eye on this level, which is this pivot is very, very important. Right now, crude is just hammering this area a lot in a very, very short period of time. So this is a bearish momentum. So $65 is very, very important, because as soon as it breaks through, I would say crude immediately can get to $61 area per barrel. So this is very, very important. I'm not talking about the 53, because 61 is going to be another important level. If it gets below this, crude 51 to 53 is coming. So we will see how it goes. But usually when crude is coming down, this means the economy is not growing. So the stock market is up, crude is down. So this is kind of like a warning signal that everyone needs to be aware of. Moving on to individual names, starting with Bitcoin. So let me just go to the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin just got into new all-time high. This box actually completed. So the target has been completed nicely. We just got to 94,000, which is above this box, and there's nothing wrong with that one. So we nailed the bottom here, and I believe that I was kind of like looking for a bullishness for the Bitcoin, and there are lots of videos since August. I just made that call. 92,000 is coming. 92,000 is coming. Sure enough, we got 92,000 today, and a fantastic move for Bitcoin. Right now, it's just getting back below 90,000, which is getting choppy, and it's forming ending diagonal for a corrective move to the downside. So stay tuned with that one. Ethereum just getting back to the upside, and today just got down, but I believe that Ethereum 3600 is coming. I believe crypto is not over. It just started, and potentially 4800 for Ethereum is coming down the road. So stay tuned for this call. I know that it's kind of like a crazy, but Ethereum just capitulated, forming very nice bullish momentum to the upside. And if it breaks through above 3,700, 4,700 is coming down the road. A US bond yield is just forming a choppy, but grinding higher nicely. Actually, this means the inflation probably is going to come back. And this is very interesting. Crude is coming down while bond yield is going up. So this is kind of like an inflationary indicator. And at the same time, when we see a treasury is just slammed down today, hammered, and still I'm just looking for a bottoming a formation, a base bottoming formation here. We may see a bottom soon. So if we see a bottom, it's going to be a knee-jerk reaction to the upside. It's going to be very spiky. So this is very interesting. Federal Reserve bring the rate down. We are in a rate cut period or quantitative easing, but bond yield is just going up. Treasury is down, and Dixie at the same time. Look at the rally. So dollar is getting stronger and stronger. It's just breaking through nicely 105. getting above 106. Right now, we are at 106.64. This is crazy, folks. This is kind of like inflationary situation. This means potentially the rate is not gonna slow down as people want to see next year. So just be mindful of that one, because I remember just 1 month ago, 1.5, 6 weeks probably ago, I just mentioned about inflation is coming back, and there were lots of charts. I analyzed that one. Make sure watch this video, and I'm gonna just put the link up there as well. So inflation is coming back. If you just see that dollar is getting stronger and stronger, yield is going up. So this is kind of like inflationary indicator. Magma indicator at the same time, just forming another bullish consolidation here. This is a very, very nice bullish consolidation. So let me see something like this. I would say potentially big techies are going to have another rally to the upside. Apple just finished the uptick today. So this is kind of like a small bullish consolidation here. So if you see Apple here, this is nice bullish consolidation, bull flag. If we get above this, 230, then we see a new all-time high for Apple is coming soon. Amazon is the same. We just got into new all-time high today, 2.48% to the upside. Great move for Amazon. Meta just forming another bullish consolidation here. So if I want to just show you this, this is very, very important. So Meta, Meta is forming a very nice bullish consolidation here. So if this one gets above this previous high, which is 603, then we can see a new all-time high for Meta is coming down the road. So this is very, very important. If you just look at all the charts together, they're forming a bullish consolidation. And also here is Microsoft. Finally, this chart shows me some kind of like a life. And here is another bullish consolidation here. So bullish consolidation means we're going to see a potential rally to the upside. Google is kind of like on the other side going down, but still forming a nice bullish consolidation as well. So whatever I see here in technology world is just a bullish consolidation. So probably I'm going to just name today video bullish consolidation. Netflix just a new all-time high. Tesla just forming a spiky going up and then coming down. So it's kind of like a choppy here after a fantastic rally to the upside. Still, Tesla can move higher. I believe the dynamic has been changed to the upside. Semiconductor index, SMH at $4.23 down today. So semiconductors are weak. So this is kind of like a concerning for the market, while big techies are forming to the upside. Always need to see semiconductor, and this chart is forming a very bearish pattern as well. So this is SOX, Philadelphia Semiconductor Index. Taiwan Semiconductor is going down 2.66% to the downside. AMD just forming a bearishness at 3% down. AMD just broke this previous low, and it can go lower. 111 to 125 is coming for AMD. NVIDIA just rolling over to the downside today, but forming a bullish consolidation. NVIDIA, we will have earning by end of this month, so we will see how it goes. Texas Instrument 3% to the upside, forming exactly to 20. And look what happened after that, just a slam down. And we may see some kind of like a bounce for all of them as they are oversold, but these charts are kind of like telling me that we may see more downside, potentially semiconductors. That's going to be good buying opportunity. Lam Research is forming a choppy, and I believe Lam is forming a very choppy pattern, ending diagonal pattern. So if Lam holds up this level, this let's say $70-ish, then we can see a sign of shine for Lam Researchers coming. But if it doesn't, it can go lower to this gap here for a potential breakthrough to the upside. So let me just show you here. Here is my pen, and I'm going to show Lam Research potentially is going to be one of the good ones actually down the road we may see. So this is the area 60 to 64 potential buying opportunity for Lamb Research. So this is the area. If it breaks through, we may see some kind of like a capitulation here, and that's going to be a great buying opportunity. So, well, we'll see how it goes with this name. Moving on to banking sector, financials, they are rocking after especially Trump elected. XLF going higher, KBE just going down. Today, KRE 41 cents down, hit new all-time high, then coming down, right? So, no, not new all-time high, higher high. And the JP Morgan just hit a lower high, shooting a star. So JP Morgan after election, it just jumped back up and cannot make a new all-time high. So it's just forming a choppy. Goldman is the same here, but better pattern. Bank of America just mimicking around a new all-time high, and Wells Fargo shooting a star at the top. So we will see how it goes. Moving on to the GDX, which is the gold miners. They are oversold, but oversold can be more oversold down the road. So I'm still looking for more downside for these names to get back to these names. So still looking for a steal. We may see a bounce. Don't get me wrong, we may see a bounce, but this bounce could be a kind of like just a bounce. GDXJ, here is the area that I'm looking at, and it's going to be another $5 down, but this is going to be a very fantastic, tempting opportunity for GDXJ. AEM, Agnico Eagle is getting down as well today. Newmont is just slamming down today, so going all the way down to 41. Remember, Newmont was a 57 just October 24. Right now, just a month, less than a month after, we see that 41. Franco-Nevada dollar, $71. 71 cents to the downside. Look at the waterfall here. It's just going down, challenging this area. This is not good, not a good pattern, but we may see a bounce. Gold barric, the same pattern here. Look at that. When this pattern flag breakthrough to the downside, just going all the way down, $16 right now. Moving on to energy sector, which I believe they are starting. If you haven't watched my video yesterday for energy, make sure watch that one because it's going to be another Bitcoin, but in the other sector. XLE just forming higher today. XOP 59 cents up, not a bad session at all. OIH forming a bullish consolidation here. We may see kind of like a choppy area, but that would be kind of like the scenario that I'm looking at. Exxon, just a fantastic move, a bullish consolidation, great shadow, forming a nice D to the upside. If Exxon goes above $1, $124, and then we can see this one Exxon getting back to new all-time high. Chevron, the same pattern here. Actually, it's just forming better. $3.43 to the upside. And if you look at the bigger picture for Chevron, this is a nice bull flag. So if you just look at my chart on the previous video, you will notice that which bull flag I'm talking about. So make sure watch that one. I just mentioned about the Exxon and Chevron just 2 days ago, and today we just saw the rally nicely. All right, folks, I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.